Alright folks, welcome back. It's Colin from TrailTrashADV here at Cape Breton at the top of Kelly's Mountain. And heading down Kelly's Lane, which is not a lane or a road. It is a nasty ass trail. We'll see how long the GoPro lasts. And then once that bad boy dies, we're going to switch over to the Insta360, which based on my experience today is going to be about 45 seconds or less. Hooray. I'll let you know how the process goes when I contact GoPro and ask for a new camera. But this starts out pretty good. Pretty, like the rest of Cape Breton, it's a mixed bag of stuff. But this is going to turn into swampy, bush bashing fabulousness or nastiness, depending on your preference. For me, it's a nice challenge. It's fine to go down. I wouldn't want to go back up. There were some pretty substantial washouts when I was down it last year, including one very sketchy bridge. So if you choose to go down this, be warned, this could turn into a bad day if you're not prepared to ride back up this. So as with all of these routes in Cape Breton and in the Cabot Trail Dualsport and Adventure Motorcycle Guide, you need to be very honest with yourself when you're assessing your abilities. Can I hump my adventure bike through the woods? Can I turn it around on a trail at the 10% grade? These are all questions that you should have answers to before you consider tackling any of this stuff, because it may be very relevant sooner than you expected. I've personally not had any of those issues, but I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'm going to toot my own horn a little bit. I've been riding for about 10 years, and I taught myself how to ride off-road, and I've been doing the adventure motorcycling thing since 2016, actually. So, I've got some time in. Not that I'm a pro, not that I'm an expert, but, oh yeah, here we go. But, I know some stuff about some stuff. So, like I said, this is going to be hard. Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, beautiful though. Look at this. Bumpy, rocky. V-Strom guys, not for you. Nope, you're out. This is basically riverbed. Okay. And now this is worse riverbed. So already this is a dual sport only trail. I mean, just look at this. I mean, yeah, difficult, but just like beautiful. Like you just can't get that. Oh God. And we'll just hop up and over and around. So this is just one of those trails where you just slow yourself down. Think about what you're doing. Think about where you want to go. Think about what you're going to do when you don't go where you want to go. If you're someone who likes to paddle walk, this trail is not for you. Not saying I won't do some paddle walking today, but that should be your last resort. Oh my goodness, this is just, oh, now I know why I wanted to come back here. It's funny because by the time 12 months has passed, it's like, I know I wanted to go back there, but I can't for the love of God remember why, because it was so hard. But no, this is great. I'm sure the GoPro's got it all overexposed or underexposed in all the important areas, but the gist of it is, it's beautiful. Just cruising along, it'll woo, muddy. Mud on one side, riverbed on the other. We're not into the cliffs yet. Oh, and we're into mud again. Somebody's been through here and cleared a bunch of trees recently, which is excellent. Ah, okay, sketchy bridge. Not so sketchy. No, there's another one. This is sketchy bridge number 1. Oh, no, no, no. Get out of that hole. Okay, yep, that's excellent. A little bit of mud. Not terribly deep. Trying not to throttle through all that stuff so as to make it worse for the next person, you know? Trying to be a courteous trail rider. I'm very surprised the GoPro hasn't turned off at this point. Just continuing with the first gear, puttering through this stuff. If it's usually the GoPro will overexpose a lot of the highlighted areas while underexposing a lot of the dark ones. What you should know is that every dark area is a bit of a mud pit. And if you're having a hard time seeing the trails, if you're wearing tinted goggles, I'm seeing about the same thing the GoPro is. So you kind of go in and out of, oh, I see, oh, I don't, oh, I see, oh, I don't, oh no, there's stuff I don't want to go through ahead. You know, that kind of thing. So first gear, 20 kilometers an hour is probably a good speed for most. Oh yeah, wild. Oh, I don't, you can, so I can see through the trees on the left, but I don't think the camera can. It's pretty, it's just beautiful coming down this, guys. And honestly, it hasn't been that bad, other than those first, that first little section. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay, we're into some big boulders again, riverbed style. Little tree to get under. Nothing you can't, nothing that's unachievable. Yeah, we're gonna head over here a little bit. So this is all washed out, very bumpy, very rocky, loose rock with a few bigger creatures hidden amongst it. And then again, if you look off to the left, you just get some beautiful vistas through the trees. But don't spend too much time looking. I recommend taking an average of 2.4 seconds per adventure admiring the scenery. A happy adventure rider is a safe adventure rider. So I am loaded up with gear. I am by no means loaded up with, you know, camping gear, but I do have plenty of survival gear. Emergency blankets, rations, clothing, that kind of stuff. It's probably not equitable in weight, but probably three-quarters of what you'd expect to bring for camping gear, especially if you're doing lightweight like freeze-dried rations and, you know, craft dinner or what have you. Okay, can we? Nope, we're gonna have to cut into it there. Ooh, little lazy brook. Oh wow. Okay. Very achievable for the Dualsport crowd so far. I am so pleased. Woo, okay, that's slippery. This shifted down at first, the rear end just went whoop. That's the sound effect for the rear end going out sideways. And we'll cut across to the right here. But yeah, if you're just slow, if you're good at doing slow speed, oh man, look at that waterfall down there. Oh, wicked. Oh, sweet. I'm gonna see if I can get a better view of that. Oh yeah, here we go. This is sketchy bridge number 2. This is the drop it and lose your bike forever sketchy bridge. Let's turn you on there, Insta360. You gonna... Yay! Okay. So, I'm gonna stay on the steel best I can. But the most dangerous thing you can do on these types of bridges is stop. Because once you lose your balance, you're fucked. Or you put your foot down in the wrong spot. But wow! My God! I'm gonna scoot ahead just a little bit further here. Wow. Unreal. That is just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Alrighty, this is 360. Bye bye. Or hi. Bye. Little too much shaking, little too much shaking bacon. Or I could just press the button, I guess. Yeah, that's a little easier. Some more washout. Oh yeah, here we go. So this is probably gonna be the toughest little bit. What the fuck? So I'm on a bridge, but I'm not on a bridge. This looks like it's been cleared out pretty good. There's only a couple little boulders in there, and they're not even in the way. So you got like a straight shot over this little river. I think where you're gonna have trouble is if that's washed out up there over the other bridge. If the approach is washed out, you may very well be fucked and have to ride back up. However, if you have a bunch of guys, you may be able to rig something up with either the rocks or the trees that you got around here. But anyways, here we go. And I never recommend riding across rivers. Always avoid it if you can. But this is a heavy-duty piece of bridge here. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, so if the approach is fucked up, there's a steel grate there. You could actually, if you had a bunch of guys, could lift that and use that to ramp your approach. Not saying it'd be ideal, not saying it'd be safe, just saying it's there. You could use it. I think it's been put there with that in mind. God damn, this is just so pretty. Oh, and look, a campsite. Very nice. Whew, that's a hole. It was deeper than I thought. I might just play with the Insta360 a little bit here. Well, I'll bring you guys back in a minute. Alright folks, so this is the bridge and river beside it. As you can see, this is the this is the approach. This is what the riding actually looks like. It doesn't do a great job of capturing what the terrain is actually like. For the beauty, the GoPro, I mean. At those high angles with fisheye lenses. But yeah, this is it, my friends. That was surprisingly easy. Not going to be easy for everybody, but it was pretty easy for me. And I hope it'll be easy for you too. Dualsport guys, you'll have no problem. Alright, on to our new GoPro battery. We'll see if she lasts. So after the bridge, this is what you're onto. What basically looks like an old road. Grassy, mossy, hard pack. Pretty damn smooth. Occasional boulder hidden within. But, you know, par for the course here at Cape Breton. Once we get out of here, assuming that we're going to get out of here, it will be a right to the Englishtown Ferry, or you can go left, you can grab some lobster, and then you can do some coastal riding, kind of all the way around. Though the Englishtown Ferry, it's pretty. It's pretty over on that side, and you'd probably be missing out not taking it. However, sometimes the lineup is a bit insane, so depending on who you are, maybe worth doing. But yeah, here we are. We're out, we're free, we're clear, onto pavement. So the other option for you adventure curious folks, but not the hardcore guys, is you can just continue up over Kelly's Mountain, take the pavement. You'll still get some cool vistas, but you know, you're missing out a little bit. It's pretty amazing in there. It's a bit of a nature paradise, I'll call it. So yeah, I've been Colin from TrailTrashADV and working on the Cabot Trail Dualsport and Adventure Motorcycle Guide for 2024. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, shoot me a like, subscribe. We post when we can, and we'll catch you in the next video.